Prosecutor Moreno-Ocampo is now here and will start the press conference.
Good morning. Thank you for your presence here. Less than 3 months ago, the United Nations Security Council unanimously required the intervention of the Office of the Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court to conduct an impartial investigation into the crimes committed in Libya. Today, the office presented its evidence to the judges and is requesting the International Criminal Court to issue arrest warrant. The evidence shows that Muammar Gaddafi personally ordered attacks on unarmed Libyan civilians. His forces attacked Libyan civilians in their home and in the public space, shot demonstrators with live ammunition, used heavy weaponry against participants in funeral processions, and placed snipers to kill those leaving mosques after the prayers. The evidence shows that such persecution is still ongoing as I speak today in the areas under Gaddafi control. Gaddafi forces prepare lists with names of alleged dissidents, and they are being arrested, put into prisons in Tripoli, tortured, and forced to disappear. Most of the victims are Libyans, but the widespread and systematic attacks affect the international community as a whole. The crimes are crimes against humanity. That is why the Arab League and the African Union were concerned, and the Security Council intervened. But further, the Arab people in different regions of the world are playing a key role in exposing the crimes. The fear is not paralyzing them. Arabs are changing the world. Muammar Gaddafi committed the crimes with the goal of preserving his authority, his absolute authority. He has absolute authority in accordance with Libyan law. His orders are binding, even for the Congress. It's a crime to challenge Gaddafi's authority, and he uses his authority to commit the crimes. The office was able to gather direct evidence about orders issued by Muammar Gaddafi himself. The evidence shows that Gaddafi relied on his inner circle to implement a systematic policy of suppressing any challenge to his authority. His second eldest son, Saif al-Islam, is a de facto prime minister. And al-Sanusi, Gaddafi's brother-in-law, is his right-hand man, the executioner, the head of the military intelligence. He commanded personally some of the attack. The office documented how the three held meetings to plan and direct the operations. Based on the evidence collected, the prosecution has applied to Pre-Trial Chamber 1 for the issuance of arrest warrants against Muammar Mohammed Abu Minyar Gaddafi, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, and Abdullah al-Sanusi. The judges will decide. They can reject the request they can accept the request, or they can ask for more evidence. The case is now in their hands. In the meantime, the Office of the Prosecutor will conduct further investigations. First, allegation of rapes. Second, allegation of killings of sub-Saharan Africans considered mercenaries. And third, war crimes committed, because as you know, since the end of February, toward the end of February, an armed conflict started. There will be no impunity in Libya. We are liaising with the Commission of Inquiry created by the Human Rights Council that will produce a report at the beginning of June. We've analyzed the report carefully. The office is not asking the international community to implement arrest warrant. If the arrest warrants are issued, the Libyan authorities have the responsibility to implement them if the people identified are in Libya. So under Security Council Resolution 1970, Libya has a duty to implement any court order. Libyans will be in the deal. Let me conclude saying that as a prosecutor, and on the basis of the information we collected, I believe the way to protect civilians in Libya is to implementing arrest warrant issued by the court. It's the only way to protect them from the crime of persecution which is ongoing. And as a prosecutor, as in any criminal case, implementing arrest warrant will send clear signals to those who commit crimes in Libya or elsewhere. You cannot gain power or retain power committing crimes against humanity. The world will not allow you to do it. This was the fastest investigation we never did, less than 3 months, and it has so much evidence. And it's the unanimity, because everyone is in agreement this should not happen. Everyone is cooperating with us. I like to recognize Interpol help here. They work a lot helping us to connect around the world with different people who were escaping. So the cooperation received is an explanation of the speed of this investigation. And also, I would say Libyan people. Because what happened is Libyan witnesses who are outside Libya, they are afraid, but they have the duty is to speak the truth, to explain what happened. So we are going to protect everyone, but that's why we're not taking testimony inside Libya. But those who are outside Libya, they are feeling the duty is to stop the crime and talk. Yeah, the next steps are the court deciding, as I say, they can reject the case, they can ask for more evidence, or issue the arrest warrant. If they issue the arrest warrant, we have to communicate the arrest warrant to the territorial state where the person are. And if they are in Libya, to Libya. If the Libyan authorities implement the arrest warrant, they have to surrender the person to the court, to The Hague. The first is an appearance before the judges, and after that is a confirmation of charges in which the judges review the evidence we have in order to decide if we can go to trial. And after that, we go to trial. The rights of Mr. Gaddafi and everyone will be respected here. This is a court of justice. So they are, according with law, is still innocent, but has to come to The Hague and be present to the judges to respect these orders. When the judges will decide, I don't know. Probably it's a matter of weeks or months, but I don't know. They will decide. Also, they could request, they can call for a status conference, they can do whatever they consider proper. But that is a guarantee of the system. It's not just, we conduct an investigation, we are impartial, but the judges have to review the investigation and review the evidence, and they will decide. So the International Criminal Court gives guarantees to the people that will be impartial and fair.